Hello, my name is Alexander Ornella and I'm a senior lecturer in religion here at the Department of Criminology and Sociology. My research interests fall broadly speaking across three areas: sports, visual and material culture, and technology. In the context of sports, the questions that I'm interested in are related to the question of, for example, meaning making and value. So what's the meaning and the value that people attribute to sports and practicing sports? But I'm also interested in the relationship between sports, sport initiatives, and local communities. There are a number of initiatives that we can see, for example, local gyms, local communities, local coaches, trying to get people into the gym to keep them off the streets and out of trouble. Especially when it comes to younger people, mostly from a disadvantaged background, for example. I'm also interested in the question what we can learn about sports and about societies when we look at sport from a religious studies perspective. And obviously I'm also interested in the question how people of faith try and combine their passion for their faith for the passion for the sport they might be practicing. In the context of visual and material culture, I'm interested in questions of representations, so the visual and the material aspect of culture and society. One of the projects that I'm currently working on is the visibility and invisibility of borders. So for example, across Europe, how did we get from getting rid of borders or rendering them invisible by removing border barriers across Europe in the Schengen zone to re-establishing them, and what does the re-establishment, sort of the visual and material manifestation, can teach us about society and the current state of society. The third aspect or the third area I'm interested in in my research is technology. That interest comes from my interest in science fiction film. That's where sort of my interest in technology started, really. And from there it kind of developed into exploring questions such as what we can learn from looking at science fiction film about contemporary society, to questions of human enhancement through technological means, gene therapy, and so on. I'm also exploring an area called DNA computing, and what I'm particularly interested in is, since I'm not a DNA computationalist, if you wish, but the question I'm interested in is how do people working in the field of DNA computing talk about DNA computing to a broader audience? What language are they using to talk about the benefits or the opportunities of DNA computing over the next 10 or 20 years, how that might shape society and existing research. I look forward to discussing your research interests with you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.